Good evening and ladies and gentlemen. The presentation is Data and Hadoop Review. It's presented by LDSB Weerasinghe and Hettige. Let's move into the overview of the presentation. Introduction, the big data, the talk about Hadoop, the finally conclusion and the references. Moving to the introduction. In everyday life, most of the people use databases in their daily activities. Nevertheless, people are not aware on it. Every day, people use logbooks to keep and store data, papers, logbooks, files, and databases for them. Uncontrolled redundancy, data inconsistency, inflexibility, ignorance of data sharing, and poor enhancement of standards are some disadvantages of them. So people try to find an easier way to store and retrieve data. People design software-related systems to create or manage the databases defined as a database management system. MySQL, Oracle, MS SQL are some of them. Big data. Big data is a massive volume of both structured and unstructured data that is so large, is so difficult to process using traditional databases and traditional software techniques. Big data depends on 3 V's. Now it's on 5 V's, and in the future they called as 7 V's. In volume, the discussed amount of the data. The variability discuss the various type of data and sources of the data stored in databases. Enterprises database stores structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. In velocity, discuss the speed of the data analyzing and processing referred to the data processing. Problem with big data processing. In the world, most of the people are using computers. People store and manage data. When size of data and data become unstructured, people cannot handle it correctly and also cannot analyze it correctly. Millions of people do transactions in the same time on the databases and the data become unstructured. So RDBMS cannot handle such kind of data transaction because this kind of databases used for structured databases. If people handle the data, it takes a lot of time and have privacy problems. The privacy handle differ on user to user and data set to data set. It's really complex when petabytes of size on having on it. The solution for big data processing is Hadoop. Hadoop is an open source software framework. Hadoop is a large scale of distributed batch processing infrastructure designed to effectively distribute large amount of jobs across the set of machines and development using Java language. Hadoop has 2 main components: Google MapReduce algorithm part and the Hadoop distributed file system. And here I have set of tools. We can see the difference between the traditional databases and the Hadoop. They talk about data model, the cost, fault tolerance, structure. They are so different. The related works in the Hadoop. The Weerasinghe can basically develop the multi-agent architecture for real-time data processing. In this paper, they discuss about the big data processing using multi-agent architecture. Consistency, availability, fault tolerance properties are used for real-time big data processing system. And Hyman introduced a new framework using mobile agent for improving the big data analysis. A new framework Rembrandt is developed using a MapReduce. The mobile agents and Jay will talk about on this paper. The Hadoop uses the MapReduce algorithm and a special kind of file system called Hadoop distributed file system and the set of tools. Hadoop breaks up the data into small pieces. That's why it's able to deal with the big data, and also it's break the computation into small pieces and send each piece's computation to each piece of data. So the data break down into equal pieces So each computation finished with the equal amount of time. Once the computation is finished, then the results are combined together and back to the connected application. Then the Hadoop uses the mass slave architecture with the locust computers. These computers have task tracker and the data nodes as slaves. The job of task tracker is to process a small piece of task that has been given to a particular node. The job of data node to manage the piece of data that have been used to a particular node. The difference between the master and slave is master have task tracker, data nodes, job tracker and the name node. Job tracker and the task tracker are the part of the MapReduce and name node, and the data node is the part of Hadoop distributed file system. The application is connected to the master nodes. The tools of Hadoop. Hadoop consists of a set of tools which is managed by Apache and falls under umbrella of Hadoop. These tools provide the functionality of multiple levels. This tool is allowed to online analytics. The data warehousing infrastructure built on top of the Hadoop to provide the data summarization, querying and analysis. This is open source, non-relation distributed database written on Java and top of the Hadoop. Move. Apache Mouth is distributed and scale up with the machine learning algorithms and the Hadoop platform. Is responsible for scheduling workflow. The P is a similar skill in relational database management system. So, a tool which is used to bulk of data completely between Apache Hadoop and structured data store which has relational databases. Limitation of Hadoop. Hadoop is not suitable for all kind of data applications. Hadoop is not matched for few amount of data handling applications. Hadoop is designed for applications that require the sequential reach, not providing caching of data. The problem is updating data on Hadoop. It's very difficult. The performance loss because of number of nodes fails. The Hadoop security model is disabled due to a share complexity, and it is also missing encryption at the storage and network slaves. Hadoop has stability issue because of an open source. Overcome the limitation using multi-agent technology. Some machine fails during the runtime, then the whole process wants to restart. If we can dynamically rebalance the workload on the remaining number of computers and maintain the system integrity and consistency without performance decreasing. So the system can continue the process from the point of failure. The problem is in Hadoop is lose performance during the failure, but the system can work the failure using partial fault tolerance. So Hadoop requires the full fault tolerance. Then for that, develop using agent-based solution on top of the Hadoop. After implementation, agents of the Hadoop process never stops and not degrade the performance when failure occurs. It automatically balances the workload by communicating with agents. The conclusion. This review on big data and Hadoop will consist these facts, starting with RDBMS and describe the big data concept like 3 Bs. Furthermore, this team concentrated on the troubles of big data processing and the solution for that. Open source Hadoop is the solution for big data processing problems. Later on, we talk about how Hadoop works and its limitations. Finally, discuss how overcome the Hadoop limitation using multi-agent technology and machine learning. And these are some references. Thank you.
Thank you very much.